Scorpio, what's going on, baby? Let's do a reading for Scorpio. You know what? I haven't done this in a long time. Gonna do a full reading. I believe it's you guys' month. I think this is Scorpio season. I can't. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure what I believe about most of this stuff. If we're a makeup of all the signs, I feel. My moon is in Scorpio, so I used to say that the shadow side, um, your moon is your shadow side. The sun is what people see. Now, other people say, no, that's your rising and all this kind of stuff. And to be honest with you, the Earth's uh, moon and sun configuration and orbit has changed and altered. And so, to be honest, none of us are what we think we are. We're a month off, if you really wanted to get technical. So, I don't know, but we're going to do a reading for Scorpio. For those born, let's see, let's figure it out. So, Scorpio, this is not your month, but it doesn't matter. Scorpio season is basically missing from this. Oh, wait a minute. So later in the month, October 23, you guys start Scorpio season. But so whatever, man. I know a lot of Scorpios, and I'll be honest with you. Every Scorpio I know is different. I don't feel like the traits are always the same. Now, one trait I have seen in many Scorpios, but not all of them, is a vindictive energy. That supposedly Scorpios are the most vindictive and non-forgiving of the signs. So if you piss off a Scorpio, they'll get you back. They're the kind that want to get revenge and shit like that. I'll be honest with you. I think that's just certain people that, I've seen it in other signs. So I don't know, but let's see what Spirit has to say for those born under the sign of Scorpio from November 21st. From October 23 to November 21st. Because these cards speak to the issues of life, the issues that are going on. And we're going to do a mental exercise. In this mental exercise, we're going to take all these situations, all these energies, and we're going to put them into a map system. That map system is a 10-question system called the Celtic Cross. It is designed to get to an answer and find out what the issues are pretty much very quickly in 10 cards. Let's see if we can do it, Scorp. 3 more shuffles and let's begin. I know so many Scorpios, and some of them are... Most Scorpios that I know right now are going through some bullshit and going through some tough times. I'm going to be honest with you, I can see where this fits 2 Scorpios I know right now. Me being my moon is in Scorpio, I guess I should probably listen up. Okay. Alright. So right now, Scorp, you're in this 7 of Pentacles energy. This person, if you look at that, is tending to their garden. They're taking care of what they have. They're being stewards of what they have, okay? The challenge is the death card. Now, for some of you, this is actually somebody has passed away. Down in your subconscious, you are trying to find peace and serenity within. Six of Swords. Connected to that Six of Swords is the Four of Swords. You are taking a break. You are taking a time out. You are spending time with Source. You are actually, some of you are, for the first time in many years, have begun to have a conversation with the Creator. That's awesome. In the recent past, there was communication. You may have given a message to somebody, or somebody gave you a message. As a result of this message, or this quick energy, whatever this quick energy. Historically, Knight of Swords has been considered to be quick incoming communication, information, because it's a sword. So swords are always communication, information, thoughts, things like that. And it's this quick energy. As a result of that energy, Sun card. There was enlightenment. There was something revealed, possibly, because of this information, this communication. Now, what lies before you is having to maintain balance with this Two of Pentacles here. What must you do to succeed? What does Spirit say you must do to succeed? What you must do is Nine of Swords. Take a look or understand. First, I should start by saying, what is the Nine of Swords? Nine of Swords is about thoughts. In this case, this person is being kept up at night because of these thoughts. Insomnia is the result of you not being able to control your mind, not being able to control your thoughts. If you want to find out if you have balance, you have to be able to control your mind. You have to understand that we are in a war, and there are thoughts that are coming at us from another realm, another dimension. And if it's not coming from the other side, these thoughts are coming from us from every direction. We turn on the radio and they're telling us this. We turn on the TV, they're telling us that. We're watching information, we're watching movies, we're watching entertainment, we're watching social media. And what goes in must come out. So if all you're doing is ingesting thoughts of negativity, you will produce negativity. It is very important that we control our thoughts. We have to learn to cast thoughts down as these thoughts are coming. Sometimes it takes a hold of us, or we end up doing whatever the thoughts are. For instance, I've said this before, I'll use it again as an example. How many of you have bad thoughts about people? How many of you have bad thoughts about people? Maybe that you work with, maybe your boss. I remember a couple of times being around my boss, and standing there while he's talking and looking at him and thinking, you know what? I could knock you out in 2 seconds. It's just thoughts that come in. Where do these thoughts come from? Have you ever asked yourself, where are they coming from? I've actually heard thoughts that do not come from me. I know they don't come from me because I have it would be something I never would even think of. You know what I mean? And I have some kind of crazy thought. That doesn't mean you're crazy. Everybody has them. We all have these thoughts. And God says you have to be able to control these thoughts, because if you let a thought take root, it becomes, one day, instead of me thinking I want to knock my boss out, it actually happens. If you watch these shows, I watch a lot of these, all these crime shows. And when they interview the person that does the killing, they end up finding out that it was something that was over time. Now some of the killings are absolutely stupid, but a lot of them are like these husband and wife scenarios. The husband gets a thought, well, if I got rid of her, I could get all the insurance money. I could put the kids in college. We'd pay off all of our bills. She's going to die anyway. She's already, you know, sick or something. And the thoughts start taking root. Hey, I wonder if I could get away with it. And then they begin to think about it and they begin to stew on this stuff. And the next thing you know, they do it. And that's what Spirit says. Spirit says you better control your thought life. You better figure it out. You better understand where these thoughts are coming from, and you better know how to deal with them. Because thoughts turn into actions. What's affecting this situation? Well, what's affecting this situation is the Queen of Cups, love. A motherly, nurturing type of love is somehow involved in this. I don't know what it means exactly. Only you know. But I believe that for many of you, you are mothers. And this reading is going to speak to you because you're a mother. Your overall projected outcome, Spirit wants you to know that there will continue to be a struggle. We live in a fallen state. The second law of thermodynamics is at play as we speak. The minute that you are born, there is a clock that is ticking. And so there is something that we cannot control. It's out of our control. We will die. Every one of us will die. This is the cycle. The death card is there. I cannot ignore it. Now, a lot of times this card is transformation. It's changing. It's the challenge here is, okay, Seven of Pentacles, here's where you're at. You're, tending to your garden and, tending to things, waiting on a return on an investment that you've made, okay, because she's planted all these vegetables, whatever it is, and you plant, you water, and then at some point something happens and there is this new life, basically. Even the plants, it's an investment. It's your time, it's your resources. You put it into something and you're sitting there waiting on a return. And yet the challenge is there's this transformational energy. For many of you, this is an actual person that has passed away, okay? I don't want to leave it like this, Scorp. So let's get two clarifiers on that Five of Wands. Your overall projected outcome. And Spirit wants you to know that you will continue to struggle. You have to understand that this is where we are. We are in a war with other energies, with principalities, with powers. Sometimes that struggle is just the struggle of you maintaining, being economically viable, being somebody that can take care of themselves because no one else is going to do it. So the struggle is to maintain balance, to keep our ship afloat, and remain independent. Look at what all fell out. I wonder if I'm supposed to take it. Rebuilding a tower and your legacy. So your overall projected outcome is you will rebuild from whatever this thing is. You will rebuild, Scorp. When I think of this rebuild energy, what I think of all the time now is the $6 million man. You're going to come back better, stronger, faster. You are going to have a legacy. People are going to remember that you came out on top. You didn't let this thing get you down. You didn't let this thing take you down. Interesting reading. I don't know what it means. Only you know what it means. Scorpio, if you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.